As you can plainly see, we have here 5 slices of watermelon. I will deliver them to the members of our panel. Ladies first. Bess Myerson, Bess Garry, that's for you.
Thank you.
And for another lovely lady, we have here Miss Betsy Palmer. And magnificent gentleman, Mr. Henry Morgan. Henry, that's for you. And Bill Cullen, this is for you. This, of course, is pour moi. Excuse me. Now, they don't know it. But they got a secret.
I've Got a Secret, brought to you by Bristol Myers, makers of Buffalo, the modern pain remedy that gives you fast pain relief without upset stomach. Bristol Myers bring you America's #1 panel show, I've Got a Secret, starring Garry Moore.
Thank you. Welcome again, and officially this time, to I've Got a Secret. We also want to take a few seconds out to welcome some good friends of ours, the Bristol Myers people, who tonight join Winston Cigarettes as a co-sponsor. Now, panel, I see that you have found the bibs that were placed in front of you, and you have placed the bibs down your own front, so just tackle that watermelon to your heart's content.
All right.
Now, we all set to play the game, then?
Yep.
Right. Boom. Let's have our first contestant. Will you come in, please? Now, gentlemen, we will ask you, please, to divulge your names and your place of residence. Will you, first of all, tell us your name and where you're from, sir?
George Gardner from Vincennes, Indiana, Garry.
George Gardner, and he is from Vincennes, Indiana. And the gentleman to my left?
Robert Nash from Vincennes, Indiana.
Bob Nash, and he is of Vincennes, Indiana. All right, gentlemen, if you will whisper your secret to me, we will show it at the same time to our audience at home. I understand the designation, but can you explain how come there are 2 of you? You start first, George. Huh? No? Bob, explain yourself, old man. Now, I think we're all straight in our minds, so panel, Mr. Gardner, and Mr. Nash's secret concerns something they are. And, Betsy, let's start with you.
Well, you're what I am. We're Hoosiers. That much I do know together. Tell me, is this something that you are? Does it have to do with our watermelon?
Yes.
Did you arrange it so all the seeds are kind of together here and not spread all over like they are in most watermelons?
No, there's been no tinkering with the watermelons.
No? Has it something to do with these particular watermelons that we're eating tonight, Bob and George?
No, $20 down, 60 to go, and we go to Henry Morgan, please.
Do you raise watermelons?
No.
No.
Do you market them?
No.
Do you have any interest in them at all?
No.
Well, let's say yes. Yes, so they have a lively interest in watermelons, wouldn't you say? Yes. Sure, all right.
Just in watermelons in general.
Right.
Yeah.
$40 down, $40 to go, and we go to Bess Myerson, please.
And why are we eating these watermelons? I don't know, but
Well,
I've had...
presumably because you enjoy them, we hope.
Oh, yes, indeed we do, especially with this heat wave. Let me ask George something. Do you have anything to do with watermelon races?
With watermelon raisins?
Races?
Races?
Yes, anything to do with watermelons in a carnival sense. You know, is it watermelon time in Indiana?
Is it watermelon time?
It is?
Just finishing the season.
This is the season.
Just finishing the season.
I see. Is
All right, $60 down, $20 to go. We go to Bill Cullen.
First of all, what's a watermelon race?
You know, explain that to me, Bess. What is a watermelon race?
eating it, watermelons. You know,
Watermelon eating race.
Is this watermelon 300 years old? We had something like that once. You gave us something that was in a cast for
That's right.
100 years.
No, this is a fresh watermelon you're chawing on.
Well, if your secret doesn't have anything to do with this watermelon, I'll ask you the same question before. Why are we eating this watermelon?
Top of your mouth.
That cannot be answered by yes or no, sir. Panel, you'll never guess it anyhow. Mr. George Gardner and Mr. Robert Nash have the rare distinction of being the world's champion watermelon seed spitters. Gardner here holds the title for distance. What did you have to do to win, George?
I spit a seed 31 feet, Gary.
31 feet. Oh, is that carry and roll, or?
Carry and roll.
Roll counts too. All right, now, Mr. Nash, you hold the title for marksmanship.
Yes.
What did you have to do?
I spit 3 minutes. I spit 13 seeds in a can at 5 feet distance.
5 feet. Now, although they won the title at a state exhibition or competition, I refer to them as world champions simply because we've never heard of any other such competition of this sort anywhere before. So you can see they've never had to compete with any challenges from outside their own state until tonight. Panel, I know every one of you is most anxious to challenge these gentlemen for the title, isn't that right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure it is. All right, then, panel, if you will drop your forks and join me upstage, keep your bids on. Your bids on. And we will take the panel in order of their usual appearance. Bill Cullen first. Bill, here's a piece of, here's a piece of watermelon.
I'd like 2 seeds with me.
Well, get 1 seed out of the watermelon. Keep the watermelon in your hand, proper tournament style. Stand on this line, hold this mark. No, the other way. Up toward the audience. 1 seed, 1 try is all you get. We got the floor marked off for distance, so let's see how far you get on the first carry. Where did it go? He went the whole distance. He went 17 feet. 17 feet. All right. Now, Betsy, let's get you up there. No, you got a first piece. You're such a friendly type.
See, I just take 1 seed.
Just 1 seed. All right. See if you can beat Bill Cullen. Toe the line.
I'm from Indiana, so we got to try here now. Just a minute. I nearly swallowed it. It went over.
Where did it go? Did anybody catch Betsy's? Look, yes. Oh, it's bounced. We'll mark it out. We'll mark it out here. All right. Now, next up is Henry Morgan. Henry Hot Lips Morgan.
I think I should tell you that I'm an accuracy man, not a distance man.
You'll get a chance at that.
Come on, Henry. Don't laugh. Don't laugh, Henry.
Oh, you brought your own seed. No, I'm using the champ seed you used. I got it back. I always said I wouldn't do this for a living. Don't do that.
I'm not doing anything.
Come on, Henry. Spit.
Where did it go?
It's about where Bill went.
No, there he is.
Oh, is he over
This
there?
is it over here. Here it is over here. You got a distance, Henry, of 11.5 feet.
Gee, that's embarrassing.
Let's take it. All right, Beth. Don't sit down, Henry. We're going to have the marksmanship test.
Oh. Ready?
Yeah.
May I?
Yep.
I have to say, may I?
Yes, please.
Go ahead, spit.
Your foot's over. Just a minute now. No, your foot was over. All right. Very good.
Oh, that was all.
Very good.
Oh,
It's
right.
pretty
Well, they went right up to the tie. Actually beat Bill Cullen, but the champion, no doubt, is Betsy Palmer.
I got it.
Well, we'll go right from him to... We won't have marksmanship for everybody.
First 5 rows back up.
It made it all the way out in the audience, didn't it? We have no time for the marksmanship contest, so take your seat and watch the champ here. Now, how many did you do? 13 in 3 minutes?
13, 3 minutes.
We'll give you 1 mouthful, as many as you can get in 1 mouthful. He's already 1 mouthful ahead. Okay, ready? 5 feet. 1. That one hit it. Almost. 2 in the can. 3 in the can. 3, 1 more. Four on the chair. George Anderson, thank you so much. Bob, thanks an awful lot. Aside from that, tonight is also a very special night on I've Got a Secret, because we are welcoming... Bill, don't get in the new client's way. Now, let's without further ado welcome our next contestant. Will you come in, please, sir? Will you tell our panel, please, what your name is and where you're from?
Jack Christensen from Mason City, Iowa.
Jack Christensen, and he is from Meredith Wilson's hometown, Mason City, Iowa. Now, Jack, if you'll whisper your... No, first of all, let me say that he has one of the most incredible secrets or stories that I have ever heard. I have a feeling that newspaper feature writers are going to be writing about this young man for a long time to come. The story begins, innocently enough, with his secret. So let's show his secret to the audience. Mr. Christensen, would you whisper it to me, please? All right, now let's show the picture to the audience. Here's the picture. Okay? All right. Now, that's where the story starts. Panel, the clue concerns something someone did to him. And we'll start with, let's start with Bess, please.
Something someone did to you, Jack. This picture, does it, the picture that the audience saw, does it show your secret? In other words, something being done to you. Was it a physical thing that was done to you?
Yes. Physical thing, yes.
Was it done recently?
Yes.
Within the last week?
Within the last week?
Yes.
Just barely. All right, $20 down, $60 to go. We go to Bill Cullen, please.
Jack, you look like an athlete. Are you?
Yes.
But it's immaterial.
Oh, it didn't happen in a contest or anything like that? Was this thing done to you by one other person?
Yes, it was.
Of the same gender?
Yes? Yes, believe me. Say yes.
Yes.
$40 down, $40 to go, and we go to Betsy Palmer, please.
Was this done to you by someone that was not an American?
Yes.
Could have been Mr. Khrushchev.
Yes.
Oh, what did he do to him?
I don't know.
Well, we'll see if Henry knows or not. $60 are gone, $20 remain. Henry Morgan.
Did he pat your stomach?
Yes, it is.
You obviously saw the same picture that was in thousands upon thousands of newspapers all over the country. This is a picture right up. Oh, drat. Be right back. I've got them all out of order. Oh, don't go away. All right, here's with a little luck. This is the picture, yes. That was syndicated and sent all over the country. Remember that one? Now, as I said, that's only the beginning of Mr. Christensen's story. This is only one of several hundred pictures taken of Khrushchev and Mr. Christensen together. Now, here's another showing them side by side as they inspect several Iowa farms. See? Side by
like
side.
Father and son almost. Do you know it in the pictures?
Same general build. Now, they also had lunch together. Jack showed Mr. Khrushchev how to pose for an interesting picture. He held up a little girl for Khrushchev to kiss. And here on the cover of Life magazine, Jack had just handed Mr. Khrushchev the ear of corn, which he so beamingly displays here. Now, Jack, you were not Mr. Khrushchev's host, were you?
No, I wasn't.
Mr. Roy Garst was his official host. Did you know him?
No, I didn't.
Or were you one of the 1,000 security police surrounding Mr. Khrushchev that day?
No, I wasn't.
Well, the only people there were some 350 reporters and some farm hands. Were you one of these?
No, I wasn't.
Well, Jack, you were with Mr. Khrushchev about 7 hours, right?
Yes.
How did you happen to get there?
Well, I just wanted to see what he looked like.
You just walked in.
That's right.
He just walked in. Well, up until now, I had thought that One-Eyed Connolly was the greatest gatecrasher of all time, but I think we got the new champ here. Did you plan to spend this time with Mr. Khrushchev?
No, I didn't.
Well, you had driven out to the farm hoping just to get a look at him, is that right?
Look at him, yeah.
So what happened?
Well, I got there, and I hated to leave after I got there, and they was talking about having dinner, so I thought I'd just well stay.
Now, this is a scoop we have tonight. What what amazes me is that newspapers have been printing pictures like this one here and like one where he had picked up the little girl. Here he is. He picked up a little girl. See Jack stand right behind Mr. Khrushchev there. He picked up the little girl and given it to Khrushchev, see? And many others. Newspapers have been printing them, and nobody has ever questioned to say, who is the fella in the white T-shirt? They're finding it out right now, tonight, for the first time on this show. And you'll be able to read about it for the first time in this issue of Life magazine, which is this week's issue. Now, it's a funny story. Incidentally, the funniest part of the story to me is that with close to 1,500 security people and reporters there, they only allowed 7 people to accompany Khrushchev into the cattle pen. Who you think one of 7 was? It was our boy. And, yes,
Garry, how did our producers find him?
Through Life magazine. Life put us onto the story. And he put Life onto the story. He called Life up and they looked back in all the files, and sure enough, every picture they looked at, there's Khrushchev's old buddy Jack. So, Jack, it's been a joy having you with us. Here is your box of Bristol Myers products. Here is the $80 you have won, and I do hope that you will leave us the address of your penitentiary because we would like to, it's all there. Thanks for meeting us. Heads are rolling in Washington tonight. Panel, we're going to have to ask you to leave the premises, if you will. We will call you back as briefly as possible. Hi, and welcome back. Now it's time for us to meet our special guest for tonight, the bearded genius of Columbia Records, a man who has millions of people singing along with him. Here is Mitch Miller. Good to see you, friend. Good to see you. Oh, you were sensational last night. Oh, thanks. The reviews were very nice this morning. Can you tell us about your secret, Mitch?
Yes, Gary. I'm here to correct an injustice that has been perpetrated by the entire recording industry.
Gracious, tell me about it.
Well, practically everybody in this business is making records, especially in show business. You have made one, Bill has made one, Bess has made one,
Henry
has made one. All have made records except Betsy Palmer.
Hey, that's right. That's a tremendous oversight, Mitch.
Exactly, and I think that Betsy Palmer should make a recording, say, of a dramatic reading. And I'm sure it would be a bestseller, and I promise to do something about it. In fact, I'm going to give her an opportunity to make a record right here on the stage at my own expense.
Well, that's very nice of you, Mitch. Is that your secret?
Well, partly, Gary. Unfortunately, the recording equipment I needed is tied up elsewhere, see? Mm-hmm. So Betsy will have to make her record on this.
And that? Looks like just a piece of tinfoil.
Exactly. I realize it isn't exactly hi-fi, but it'll do. It's the same sort of tinfoil that Thomas Edison used on his first phonograph that he invented.
Oh, very great. So your secret is that you're going to make a recording of Betsy Palmer, and you're going to use Thomas Edison's own first phonograph?
Exactly.
All right. It'll be interesting to see that, too. Let's get the panel back in, please, as quickly as possible, because history is to be made upon this evening. All righty. Now, panel, you know Mitch Miller?
Well, no.
Bess and Betsy and...
She's a flute player.
I know. She's a flautist. Now, panel, Mitch Miller has a secret. It concerns something he's going to do, and we'll start there. Well, let's start with Bill Cullen.
Well, I've known Mitch for a long time, and it could be anything. Does it have anything to do with music, Mitch?
Partly, Bill.
You're not going to have us make an album like your sing-along. I mean, you don't want us to sing along with you, do you?
It'd be great, but this isn't the occasion, no.
It's a nice plug for the album, though, you guys.
Thank you.
$20 down, 60 to go, and we go to Betsy Palmer.
Mr. Miller, is there something you're going to do? You're going to do it to us this evening?
Yes, Miss Palmer.
Now, us is perhaps the wrong pronoun. Fish around for one more intimate.
Are you going to do it to,
We.
To we? No, to, are you going to do it to the fellows on the panel?
No.
Are you going to do it to the girls on the panel?
Yes.
You.
Get a little closer.
You.
Me?
I. You're going to do it to I.
No, you're going to do it to Bill?
No, I. You.
I.
Yeah.
You're going to do it to me?
Yes.
But I don't know you.
You will before it's over. All right, there's $40 down and 40 to go, and we go to Henry Morgan, please.
Tell you the truth, I know both of them, and you're right. Mitch, when I found that it's Betsy, I guess we're all interested in seeing it happen. Why waste time?
$60 down, 20 to go. Bess, have you got any ideas as to what Mitch is going to do?
Well, Betsy sang so beautifully on the show one week. Maybe you're going to have her sing. No? Is she going to perform on an instrument, perhaps?
No.
And is she going to do anything musical?
No.
No.
Panel, you were getting close. Mitch Miller discovered that everyone on our show has an album on the market. All of us except poor Betsy.
Yes.
So, Betsy, tonight Mitch is going to give you your big chance. He's offered to personally produce a record here and now of you doing a dramatic reading. Now, originally Mitch intended to do this on hi-fi, but he ran into a snag in getting the proper equipment that he wanted, but we didn't let that stop us. You're going to make your very first record on... Well, open the curtains, please. Thomas Edison's very first phonograph. Nice to see you, sir. This is Mr. Natesel of the Henry Ford Museum in Greenfield Village at Dearborn, Michigan, and they were kind enough to lend us this original model of Edison's first phonograph. Now, Mr. Natesel has already wrapped the tin foil around the cylinder, and all he has to do is to crank it by hand, and then he can play it back for us. Now, one of the problems in recording on this machine is that you have to shout into this horn. Now, Betsy, would you come up here, please, dear girl?
Oh, my.
Now, to make sure we get everything right, we have chosen
I don't look like that dog, do I?
Nowhere near. Here is a copy of Elizabeth Barrett Browning's, one of her sonnets from the Portuguese, the familiar How Do I Love Thee. Now, will you give us a voice test, please, into the horn, nice and loud.
You got to get right close in there, right close, just close.
How do I love thee?
No, it's got to be about twice that loud, and your face has got to be closer in here.
Right close in.
How do I love thee?
That's good, but it's got to be about twice that loud.
You're kidding.
No, I'm serious.
How do I love thee?
Now get in closer.
Right.
That's it. Keep it as close in as you can to
I'm
me.
going to look like that dog.
Well, now, we want to do this right for you. We're going to give you a good background. Mitch Miller and his magic oboe.
It's Norman.
Yes, and here's Norman Paris on piano. Norman. Now, gentlemen, you start the accompaniment. Betsy, remember, face as close as you can get it and as loud as you can go.
I'm sorry, I didn't make a record now. Like the other people.
Start, gentlemen.
Move it down. That's it. Okay.
How do I love thee? Well, let me count the ways. I love thee to the depths and the breadths and the heights my soul can reach. When feeling out of sight for the ends of being, and I feel great. I love thee to the level of every day's most quiet need, by sun and candlelight light. I love thee freely as men strive for right. I love thee purely as they turn from praise. You know, I'll never work again. I never.
Now we've gotten started on our first album. We have a small is this going to be offered to the public?
Yes, it'll be ready for distribution to anyone who owns a machine that can play it.
So, friends, be the first in your neighborhood to have lo-fi. Now, we're played back, and I know it's not proper on television. Stay where you are, Betsy. It's not proper on television to show microphones. I don't know why not, but tonight we're going to ask you gentlemen to put the microphone right down into the horn, if you can. All right, gentlemen, go. And there it is.
I don't know if anybody's ever hired me after that.
Betsy, I want to thank you. Thank you, dear, very much.
Thank
Mr. Natesel, thank you. Mitch Miller, thanks,
Garry.
my friend. Buddy, see you later.
Right.
Thanks so much. Norm Powell. Now, off. Bye. See you next week.
This has been a Mark Goodson, Bill Codman production. Betsy Palmer's Gown by Doreen Fashion. Be sure to watch Staccato on another network. See your local listings for time and station. This is John Cannon speaking.
Stay tuned now for another Circle Theater drama based on an actual event. Next on most of these stations.